Hey guys, welcome back. I can't believe I'm here and my hair is done and my nails are done and like I decided to film because I really feel like myself today because I just decided to pamper myself, you know, do my hair, put some Botox on to take off all that frizz and my nails because I've been dying to get my nails done. Okay, so for today's video, I wanted to do a whole face of like a very colorful and yet very I don't want to say editorial, but like very, you know, delicate blue eyeshadow makeup, and I want it to look very fancy and very elevated and very skin-like, and I want it to be all based on drugstore makeup, or at least price-friendly, pocket-friendly makeup. And yeah, so if you guys want to do this, then just keep watching. I also already did my brows with the Milani. I want to say brow pencil. I would say brow is like the definition of Anastasia brow is, but Milani. And I feel like it's so good because I feel like this is probably the only brow product that has never, like the spoolie has never broken, or the pencil has never broken as well. Like the Anastasia one, I love it, but it breaks so much. Like I only purchase it when it's super cheap, when it has an offer, sale and whatnot, because it honestly breaks on me every single time. And this one has lasted a long ass time and it has never broken. So I just wanted to make a statement on that. So now that I've got through that, let's do the eyes first. Okay, so I'm gonna take a Milani Conceal and Perfect Longwear Concealer. I mean, if you've been watching my videos, you know that I use this plenty of times. It's super full coverage, super cheap, and it's not cakey at all. But most of the times I don't have to set it, and a little goes such a long way. And I feel like it's a dupe for the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I feel like it smells and does the same exact thing, just for a cheaper price. Okay, so for drugstore eyeshadows, I'm gonna actually use my Colourpop single shadows because those are the only ones that I have that are drugstore and I still have. Because the other ones, the e.l.f. palette, and I'm not gonna do something I know the quality's not gonna be right. So I'm gonna use actually, I think all of the blue shadows that I have. I have the Luckfully Shock Shadow, which is a deep blue, royal blue, the Shock Shadow in Rex, which is another deep blue. I mean, you're gonna see it as I apply it. And Sugar, which is gonna be my highlighting shade, and then I'm gonna have Coconut, which is such a delicious blue. I should have opened it, but like whatever. I'm gonna start with Coconut, and I'm gonna start tapping that with my finger all over my lid, and then I'm gonna buff it out very lightly, and then I'm gonna deepen everything here. I'm gonna make it very, you're gonna see. I'm just gonna shut up and you're gonna see. Okay, so here's the thing. Blending those shimmery shadows isn't that great, especially with the brushes I got. I don't know if it's the fact that these shadows blend better with synthetic brush or natural brushes. I don't know if my BH Cosmetics, whichever they are, I don't know if they're natural or synthetic, but they didn't blend that well. Like it was getting like a little patchy, and also could be my bad blending skills. And I thought that this would be the best way to do the blue in a way that makes a statement. I tried to make it wearable, but that didn't happen. I think it would happen more with matte blue or just really good blending skills that I currently don't have. So this is just what's gonna happen now today. Like yeah, this is the look that we're going for. I'm sorry that it's not wearable for the day-to-day, but I feel like I would use this for like a catwalk or like something about a statement, and I feel like it actually goes well with the brown, but yeah, that's another thing. So I'm gonna start doing my face. I'm actually gonna list a couple of products that I'm gonna use right now. Let me see you guys a little out. Okay, so I'm gonna actually hydrate a little my face with a Revolution Skincare London Hydration Boost. I don't think this is expensive at all because my friend gifted this to me and she told me that it was really good and really cheap. I should have looked up the price, but I'm pretty sure it's cheap. I'm gonna actually do something that Jamie Page has been doing in the past few videos. Let me close this up. And I'm gonna actually take a little bit of that moisturizing gel. I'm gonna actually use a little bit of that with my foundation. I'm gonna use my brush and get a little bit of that and use my foundation. Since I'm gonna actually use the Colourpop No Filter Stick foundation in medium 90W. And since this can be a little dry, well, I haven't used it in a while, I'm gonna use this and I'm gonna do what I said. Like, I'm gonna get my foundation brush. I'm gonna take a little bit out of that. I'm gonna take some out with my clean hand, and I'm gonna actually take my brush, my clean brush. I'm just gonna dip it in there. Yeah, it's weird, but yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. It's kind of like hydrating everything in it. Hydrating everything in it, and I'm gonna actually take this and I'm gonna put it all over my face. God, I want it to be perfect but natural looking. Is that even possible these days? Ignore, please, the pimples that I got going on, because that ain't going nowhere, plus the mustache. I have a no waxing policy because my skin is too sensitive to waxing, so I just give up on it. Okay, so I'm gonna take my hydrated brush and I'm gonna start buffing that out. I kind of used it on the sides that I feel like need more coverage, and I'm just gonna buff out the rest because I want my skin to look very dewy and very lightweighted. I don't want it to look heavy. I want my skin to look like it's breathing, and yeah. Oh my god, like this is the first time that I tried that trick and my skin looks so hydrated and so poreless. I mean, that's a foundation, but it looks so delicious. It doesn't have, like, I didn't give myself a full coverage because obviously this thinned it out. But I'm actually quite happy with it because I look so luminous. Like, look at that glow. And my skin, like my nose, looks so poreless. I love it. I might, I'm actually gonna do it with the concealer. I'm gonna use my beloved, the Milani concealer again. It's the shade 135, by the way. It's medium beige. Most of the things I use are medium beige, although this one came in way lighter than it should have been. Like, I thought it was gonna be like my skin color. I usually like using skin tone concealers because I feel like they look more natural rather than highlighting my already dark circles. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of this. I think this is the only drugstore concealer that is actually closest to my skin tone. By the way, if you do hear noise, it's my family talking because I had to film regardless. But I don't know if you've heard, but some things are going down in DR, so they're watching the news and whatnot, and it's pretty loud downstairs, so I'm really sorry if you do hear them scream or whatnot. So as you can see, I already put the concealer, and because the brush is already like buffed with the foundation and with the moisturizer, you can see that my skin doesn't look heavy. It doesn't look too light also because it didn't give that much coverage, which is fine because I'm not really trying to think of coverage rather than looking awake and, you know, a little perfect, like a little. It doesn't have to be like 100%, you know, full coverage. I have like a little hair. So in order to keep that hydration, I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Camo 16-hour Camo Concealer in Chestnut, Deep Chestnut, to actually use as a bronzer. I love and adore this color. This blends so nicely. It makes me look like I just sucked myself into the sun. It's really nice. It looks very natural. I feel like I don't like this concealer underneath my eyes, but it looks so nice on the skin. Like, it makes my skin poreless, and it also adds coverage, which is nice. So even if I over applied, which I did a little bit, I look so sun-kissed. I'm gonna fix this, but I look so sun-kissed, which is what I love about this concealer. I'm just gonna apply a little more. Actually gonna apply, not powder, like face powder. I'm gonna apply the e.l.f. blush in Always Fiery. Oh my god, it has the name at the back. Okay, Always Fiery. I love this blush. It looks so intense. I don't have anything like this on my freaking collection. And it looks very intense, but it's actually really nice. What I do is I just buff it in my hand just so that I know that I'm not over applying, especially such an intense blush. And then what I love about this blush is that it's not very powdery, so it doesn't sit on your skin. I've been asked if this is a cream blush, and it's obviously not. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this highlighter. So I do have Milani highlighters, but this highlighter. If you saw my video of the review, this is intense shit, and I want to use intense shit. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add a little bit of this, a little bit, because this can be very, very intense. It can be very metallic, but it can be also very just reflective. Like, it's not like highlighting texture if you don't over apply. If you do over apply like anything, it will enhance texture, but the way that this looks as of now, it's just like disturbing. Okay, so I'm actually gonna finish the eyes. I'm just gonna actually follow this same line with the same effect, just because I want the eyes to be so intense. And I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna highlight my inner corner with the shade Sugar, which is this really light, lovely blue. So yeah, I'm not gonna talk about it while I do it. I'm gonna take my Essence black liner. This is the best black liner I've ever used. I mean, in the sense that it's not wooden, so it doesn't hurt my eyes. I'm gonna actually draw a line underneath my eyes so I can close them and, you know, like just have that heavy metal look on the eyes. And then I'm gonna actually, I don't have, other than the Colourpop mascaras, I don't have any other mascaras. I'm just gonna cheat. I'm gonna apply the Kush mascara at the top, and then I'm gonna apply the colorful one at the bottom, just because I feel like the purple one at the top and bottom would actually ruin this look because it would be very, very packed. So just gonna do that because I don't want to cheat that much. I'm gonna use that one at the top and this one at the bottom. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I love how blue looks on my dark brown eyes because it makes them pop a lot. Like, it's just the kind of look, even not just the blue, but the graphic situation of it makes it so eye-catching that you can't skip it if you look at it. And I mean, I feel like this is a classic blue look that you do, and I mean, that highlight. Chef kiss. So I'm just gonna take the Morphe lip gloss in Freestyle. I mean, yeah, I would have gone for something lighter, but this works. Like, I love how the eyes and lips are just, you know, so, I feel like they tie perfectly. So yeah guys, this is the final look, and as I said before a million times, I'm in love with it, and I hope that you love it as well. That's pretty much it for today. I just wanted to pop in and say hi and you know, just let's have fun with makeup again. Like, I hope you really enjoyed this look, this video, and just having fun with me and just, you know, chilling while doing makeup. So if you do like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below anything else that you'd like me to do. Sometimes I get freaking burned out, and not because of this, because obviously I don't pop in as much, but work has been intense. So I'd really appreciate any other ideas, and if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!